Messenja.
It's Canton Jones. It's Quartet Tuesday.
Everything came
Ramona
together.
Jones in the building.
It's me again.
And we got
What
Can't even stop moving, dude. Then we hit him with a bada boom, bada bing.
1KPhew.
Speak it to the house, speak it to you. No matter what, we gon' get the truth. See time, how we gon' see the flow. Put the king tag out and put it for the room. Get the pussy, get the bag, gotta get the loot. Find another with a bitch, we don't need a shoot. The game up.
Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me.
We hear you. You're loud.
It's Quartet Tuesday. We got 1KPhew. We got a lot to cover, but man, before we do, I know like this happened probably a week and a half ago, but we gotta give our respects to the homie Keith Wonderboy Johnson.
Yeah.
This song, I'm getting ready to play the only song that we did together. It's called That Devil. And it's an interesting story about this song is we had been trying to, I was working on the Dominionaire record. Dominion was just born, so he was like, I don't know, he wasn't even one yet.
Yeah.
And we were trying to get together, and we kept missing each other. And so he flew in, and he had a layover in Atlanta, and it was like a 2-3 hour layover. And I was like, so he's like, bro, I'm in your city. I was like, where you at? It was like, I'm at the airport though. And I was like, I'm on the way. And so he's like, bro, I don't have time to leave the airport. You know what I mean? You can come, we can kick, you know, get some lunch, bro. You know, talk about some good times, maybe set up a time that we go to the studio. I was like, nah, I'm on the way. Trust me. Come downstairs and meet me. Don't come outside the baggage claim. Just come downstairs. Don't get your bags. Don't worry about that. 'Cause plus his bags had already been checked to the next city. So Minion was a baby. Yeah. Lovey was with me. She was 5.
Yeah.
And so so I was like, bro, we're about to record the song right now. He like, what? So man was squirming around. He was a baby. I told him to go sit. You know how you wait for somebody to come pick you up when you're late?
Yeah.
The little chairs, the little benches.
Yeah.
I know I've been there a lot because Joe will be late picking me up. All right, so, well, not Mona, but Kiki.
My mama.
Definitely. Yeah. Your mama.
2 hours.
Yeah. But you got to call
Forgot
Kiki.
you
Yeah.
there.
So they sitting down. So he's in the back seat, and we actually recorded the song in the back seat of the truck. I had my Pro Tools rig hooked up.
The
and
mic,
we recorded
everything
hooked up in there. And so this is the song that we
crazy.
recorded. It's called That Devil, man. Rest in peace to my homie, not Keith Wonderboy Johnson. So we went for a little New Orleans. Now while you back there, I need you to give somebody a message for me. Check it out.
If anybody see that devil, tell him I'm after him. If anybody see that devil, tell him I'm after him. If anybody see that devil, tell him I'm after him. If anybody see that devil, tell him I'm after him. Tell him I'm gon' get him, and I'ma get everybody with him. Think you down, you done took him to a whole nother level. Wish you was here right now. I put you dead in your house. I got the Father and the Son and the Spirit, so devil, you better run. If anybody see that devil, tell him I'm after him. If anybody see that devil, tell him I'm after him. If anybody see that devil, tell him I'm get ready to hear him. Keep Wonderboy, come on, sing. And it's back on track, sing it. Here we go. You ain't got some started. Try to touch my body. Want me to quit, can't now. Mess with the walls, ain't now. In the name of Jesus, for all the believers, we gonna hunt you down, beat you down to the ground. If anybody see that devil, tell him I'm after him.
Big shout out to the homie, man. This is a great moment. So sorry to see him go, man. One of the quartet greats. And you know, one of the guys that kept, and then he was from New York.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Brooklyn or Bronx, but he was from New York, and the trip about it is to think about quartet music. It's kind of like got a southern swag to it, and so he has this southern swag until you talk to him off stage. He's straight New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like,
I
like
never even know he was from New York.
Like yo son, like all of that, like off stage. Yeah, it's crazy. Like to see how his swag is on stage, and then to talk to him off stage, he's totally.
I would have never thought he was from New York. Like even with his name, like Keith Wonderboy Johnson, that's like some down south.
That's some down south quartet.
Yeah.
You
Keith
know, Florida or Georgia or Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi.
Why you say Mississippi so hard?
Yeah, you know.
Try to say all the S's.
Down here in the state of Mississippi.
This boy from New York City.
New York City, bro.
Yeah, he was from New York City. Oh, man, so great loss. So the gospel industry has been mourning the passing of Keith Wonderboy for, a week now. And so I just wanted on Quartet Tuesday to just honor my homeboy. Man, we're gonna miss you, bro.
Legend.
We just did a show together, like in one part of Alabama. We went. Just did a show together, just talking about getting together and doing some more music. And really, I was like, bro, I'm in the mode of going back and doing old videos. And I was like talking about doing a video to this, and it's just sad. But to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. So I know it's in heaven, but it's just, I was like, oh man, this is crazy. And so, yeah. So anyway, we wanted to honor him on Quartet Tuesday. And we'll be doing more quartet music on Quartet Tuesday. Yeah. K-Joe and the Starlights. Yeah. And the boothettes.
Yeah.
In the booth nears. In the booth nears.
Fantastic.
Crazy.
The
fantastic boothettes is crazy.
K-Joe and the fantastic boothettes.
That's
featuring
it.
1KPhew. Okay.
Featuring Wonder Boy, 1KPhew. Wonder Boy, 1KPhew. Yeah.
All right, 1KPhew is in the building.
Free life.
So just dropped a new record.
Yeah.
What's the name of the new record?
Man, the new record is called As I Am.
As I Am.
Cause I'm just that's all I know how to do. Come as I am.
Yeah. How many tracks on the record?
15 in all. If it was 13 songs and 2 like interludes.
Okay. So what is the inspiration behind this? Like
really just like during the pandemic, God really just kind of came to me on some cause at first I was like, man, I'm a Christian that rap, don't call me no Christian rapper type thing. So I feel like God came to me on some bro, I'm the one who gave you this swag, I'm the one who gave you this sauce. So it's all you gotta do is use it for me. Yeah. So I feel like I've been just being more intentional with what God gave me, with the purpose God gave me for my life. Yeah. And that's where the gospel rap is back slogan came from, not really saying that it went anywhere, but really just me personally, to me, that it's back in me. You feel what I'm saying? That I'm really about to step with this. I'm really about to wave this flag. You feel what I'm saying? It's y'all can put me in a box all you want, but I'm gonna turn my box into TNT. You feel what I'm saying? So it's I'm confident in who I am. You feel what I'm saying?
And how is that debate? I guess there's an inner battle sometimes where you want to be most successful. You want to be as successful as you can be. And a lot of people saying, well, if you do this, if you call yourself a rapper that's Christian instead of Christian rapper, it takes you out of the box, or it might put you in another light or what have you. And you go through those, times where you try certain things based off marketing, based off of strategic business, and I get all of that. But then you come into your own to say, you know what, man, my rule is if it's hot, it's hot. Yeah. Right. Because I've heard some dudes that cussed, that talked about drugs, that talked about and it's not it. Dumb whack. Yeah.
Not it.
So just because what's just
trash.
We need to sample that. Wait, you need to sample this for wait, say it again.
Trash.
So wait, that was good though. That was pretty good.
So you got guys that's real hot, that's around you that rap, and your peers. Maybe some of them are Christian, some of them are not. And you go with gospel rap is back because is there a difference between gospel rap and Christian rap?
I feel like it's a difference between gospel rap and CHH. I mean, clearly, like we, you know what I'm saying, we one family for sure, under the body of Christ for sure. But I just tell people all the time, CHH is CCM and gospel rap is gospel. You feel what I'm saying? I came up gospel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not throwing no shade at CCM. Like I love the CHH community. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like, it was just time to me to come back to my roots and really how I was raised and how I was brought up. Cause like even when I first got signed to Reach, like I really was on some timid type stuff because I didn't really know how to act around like a lot of different people. Cause that was my first time around that many white people. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I don't know how you folks finna take me for real. So I'm like, I'm barely talking, all that. But I feel like now in this season of my life, like really God just showed me like just live for me. Like I gave you this purpose, not them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm just starting to be more confident in who I am.
And I understand it because the last thing that I'm revealing in my career, which is basically this show, is my personality. Everything else, I've done music, I given the word, and when I do my music, I'm intense, and I'm intentional. Sometimes we go straight to the altar call at the end, getting people saved, but the fun part of us, or the edgy part, the jokes, the fun. This is the part that I never wanted people to see because I didn't see other gospel or Christian people like me, and then I didn't want to offend anybody, and I showed up didn't want to disappoint anybody. So it took a lot to get on this type of platform to show my personality, to put my thoughts and views out there for people to disagree with, And so I understand tucking your personality, like not talking, like let the music speak for itself. I was that we're gonna just do the music. I'm not talking.
Play that track.
Don't. I didn't even want to talk really before the music started. I wanted, because I didn't want to say the wrong thing or come off too hood or come out too. So I understand. So now that you've come into a place where you're comfortable doing you. How do you feel like people accept that?
Man, it's night and day. Like, cause it's a fool. Cause I thought, cause at first I'm like, I got 1 foot over here, 1 foot over there. I call myself trying to bridge the gap. But it's like the moment I really went all the way in, like for God really like put 2 feet over here, that's when everything else came. Like that when my hood partners and all type of people that run really close to church, like that's when they really started hitting me up like, bro, like I ain't never even. No, I ain't know you can move like that and still love God for real. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like once I took that step, that's when everything else I was trying to run after start coming.
Wow.
Do you feel like there's any pushback from the other side, CCM or?
Nah, they really loving it for real, cause I mean it's really love. Like I know, like on the outside looking in, like all the racism and stuff like that be going on in the world, but it's like even when I go over there, like. And that really go back to the confidence thing, because it's like, I feel like the energy you give off is the energy you're going to get back. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like everywhere I go, I step. Like, I let my light shine, like not really being, timid or nothing. And I feel like that same energy go on to, to the stage, behind the scenes, just all the way around. So like, even when I do go to the, the CCM churches, like they show love because they respect on where I'm coming from. Like I'm coming like with the chains on, like, with the gear on, with the drip, like they respecting that because at the same time I'm glorifying God and they really realizing that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's awesome, Russ.
And it's like your personality got you thus far. Like it's crazy how sometimes we lose confidence in ourselves once we get to a certain level. It's like
it's crazy.
You feel like you gotta
who I
change.
am got me here. So why would I expect to be anybody different?
Right.
Well, I took my personality for years. Like if you look at footage. I only go up, start singing, doing my set, and go to the altar call, get people saved, and go. Like you never get how I am on the show.
Which is so funny because I didn't know who Canton Jones was until I met you.
You knew the person. You know my.
I knew
so you started off knowing my personality.
I was a Canton Jones stalker. I knew who he was.
But a lot of people don't know or didn't know this side of when I get around because it's him, really.
No, you see how you keep blaming you?
It's really him.
He keeps blaming you.
When I get around, I get around this guy. But the energy with us have been like this all the time, and I always was like confused about because I never just seen people move and have fun
Yeah.
and be bold, you know, without kickback.
Right,
You
yeah,
know,
without lash, yeah.
I especially in gospel music, I just don't know anybody that move like us that'll talk or say, you know, and have fun and joke and all that.
Respect.
You know, it's people that do that, but they tuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, you don't need to see
can't
the after
present it
show.
like
But
that.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like just seeing y'all like when I was younger, like I feel like y'all did have that though. Like probably like not to an extent that you talking about, but I feel like my generation, we never saw that
Yeah,
before.
it was different what we ever saw, period.
Yeah. So it's like
Never saw what
like how y'all was moving, like how y'all had swag,
yeah,
like how y'all was.
It
you know what
didn't
I'm
look
saying?
corny to be
Right,
at church,
right.
basically.
But you didn't see
This
side
in the
and
booth.
this side, and then the snap, and sometimes I have to go off.
Yeah.
Well, you start to see
I
it when
saw
you go on the
it.
road,
Yeah.
but you didn't see. You didn't get that perception
flip is
listening to
serious.
my records.
Facts. But I knew you was a real one though.
Right, that's
You
the
wear
whole
messages.
point.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Like when you meet
I
real
think
people, it's
our
different.
personality come out in the lyrics, even if we don't visibly show it. Like you can hear who we are in the music. If we write in the music, like I'ma Stay Saved, relate with a lot of people because people been there.
Fact.
Yeah,
Talking about
like I'm
what?
finna start cussing like that moment.
Yeah, and the real
So,
story
yeah,
was
so-
I really did cuss.
But yeah, so like I think the personality. Right? Oh, you already know. Yeah, you already know. But yeah, I think the personality was let me say trapped inside the music itself, the record. And
Another
not
thing is the songs
expressed.
that you were expressive with, you didn't do in church. Like if they invited you Sunday morning, you didn't do
Yeah, I
those
didn't-
type of
I
songs.
didn't do-
You did Sunday morning.
That you's a pimp. and
Right,
I'm a pimp.
exactly. You weren't gonna do those.
Yeah, I do them too. You gotta have your church records
Like,
and you gotta have your street
I
records.
was like,
yeah.
yeah, they ain't gonna be ready for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
But
be
they
ready
not
for that.
listening to the words,
Right.
bruh.
It's still ministering. So
Yeah.
But your music, like your whole swag, is like what's happening now in the future. Like I love how my son look at me as daddy. He don't see Canton Jones. He sees 1KPhew. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like you are what he's looking at in music. And there are other guys, of course, he looks at. But I understand that as dad, I gotta get people around him that he can see, because he's not gonna look at me like that.
Yeah, because you're dad first.
Right,
he brought
right.
the glasses and everything. He got all colors.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, me and got that sweat. Like,
Yeah.
Oh nah,
he
me and
and
the one.
Lovely.
Me, Man, I was on Instagram the other day, and I always see the Free Life clips all the time, but Lovey had posted one when she did her verse to I think a song with somebody. She featured on somebody. So I was like, bruh, I knew Lovey had it in her, but I didn't know she was going
She
crazy like
smacked,
that.
and she like lately, almost like this last year or something, she just turned it on.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And
oh.
that's probably it too. The confidence too. Like,
Yeah, once you
it's like
figure-
she up there.
Yeah. She
Like-
and she could write, and so they look at and they listen to you. They listen to a lot of your music, and like you shape those kids, to whereas I know I shaped the generation.
For sure.
I'm going there the second stint too. I'm dying this. This is gonna be died though. So but I love
Stupid.
but I love what they're doing and how y'all are moving. Even 1KP son, I told 1KP son, I say, bro, you got the best poses in the business. That joker know how to pose, bro. I mean, all his pictures, he do the dangle foot, the one leg up.
Not the dangle.
That joker
had one foot. I'm like, bro, you got the best pose.
He's like,
That joker, the new age good times poster. That boy got them poses, got the perfect pose.
I'm telling you, that boy is a walking freeze frame, boy. I tell you.
And so, and to us, we need. You're talking about gospel versus CCM. CCM, in my opinion, they've made their investment into hip hop. I believe that gospel still needs to make more of an investment in hip hop.
Yeah.
We have to do it to get it to our kids.
to our kids.
We're
Facts.
losing
Facts.
losing our kids in church.
Yeah.
Right, makes no sense.
You know, it's not even that they just gangsters being raised in the hood.
Yeah.
No, they church kids that's still in gangs.
Fact. Yeah.
And so we're not keeping them. And so it's like we're not subscribing to what's available to keep their attention.
Yeah.
Hip hop is it.
That's
Yeah.
You know,
Period.
and so
That's facts.
So I'm glad that you made a decision to go with the gospel rap is back.
Yeah.
Because gospel rap to a certain type of people is what, like, they don't listen to Christian rap,
Yeah.
or they don't subscribe culturally to a certain style, and that's why you have all things to all men that you might win some. And so I love the fact that you're real. And then one thing about white people, they love you.
Yeah.
Like, even if you do gospel rap, like, you don't have to say you do CCM for them to love you. They love you where you are. And I think that we have to, as the gospel community, even if we don't do, or even if we don't have a hip hop element in our music, that we're gospel.
Yeah.
We have to support gospel rap because
Yeah.
that's for our kids.
Yeah.
And so you're like the champion for that. Like, you're the champion for taking that music over there to a hood. Even though it's in all places, we gotta definitely get it to our
Yeah.
kids.
Yes, sir.
And so stay with that, man. And I understand how sometimes on that road you get tired.
Yeah.
You get weary, you know. The show is the show. The show could be the biggest show ever, but man, you still dealing with life. And so I be praying. But I be
sick of
praying
people.
for y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy,
You know,
boy.
every time I see y'all doing something big, I'm praying harder. And so
appreciate
stay at
that,
that.
too.
Stay at that. So this record, As I Am,
As I am.
what is the, like, if you had to name your top 3 tracks, give me 1,
It's
2, and 3.
hard.
Oh man, it's hard. I
I
can't.
know he's gonna say
I
that.
can't. Like, I mean, I got a song on there called Grateful. It's pretty crazy. I got a song on there called Back and Forth. Grateful and Back and Forth probably my 2 favorite. I ain't gonna lie. Off the whole project, just personally. But dang, after that, I don't know, man.
got one?
I probably say As I Am with Jonathan McReynolds, just cause just cause the story behind that, like, cause Jonathan he seen me, like, ever since I was carrying bags for you.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? So it's like he's seen the growth. You feel what I'm
Dope,
saying?
yeah.
And just for him to see, all right, this time. Know what I'm saying? I feel like that was pretty dope.
I'm putting out that old footage too.
Which one?
When you with no hair, yeah.
Yeah, no help you.
Lead in prayer.
Yeah.
Red Joseph,
Future kid.
Yeah, future kids.
Future kid. Yeah.
Red Nike's few.
And the rainbow socks. You remember those?
I'm talking about, I bet you remember that. I bet you remember in Prisons of Atlanta when we was shooting one scene.
yeah.
And I came up to you, I was like, bro, my girl pregnant. You remember that?
Oh, it was on the scene. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like that
That
joke
is
was,
right.
I was like, bro, my
That is
girl
right.
pregnant.
That is right.
And that's when that's when she was pregnant with Journey.
Yeah.
And Journey about to be 6. Well, I mean, Journey about to be 7. I'm tripping. Journey 6.
Yeah, I keep up with Free Life when I know Yes age. So Yes is 7.
Okay.
And so Free Life is 7.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
Wow, bro. So
We got
like,
so many
yeah.
stories.
And it was like, and then too, that was like, I had to grow because I know based off where we come from, what they do to people who get pregnant before
Right.
they say I do.
Yeah.
You got to stand before the church.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to do it. They're like, nah,
They
we ain't
sit
gonna
you
do it.
down. You
They're
can't do nothing.
Yeah, sit you down.
Can't rap, can't sing.
We finna cover this brother. This boy got potential. No, like I got him. Anybody got something to say? Come see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we protect each other, and so you know, at times y'all gonna have to protect me. I'm gonna say some stuff. Y'all gonna have to help protect me online.
Right.
You know, 'cause I'm gonna say something. Yeah, it's
well, what he meant was
This nigga,
like this.
when he said, oh, that nigga, he meant,
Right, he meant. What did he mean?
so we don't play
he
about that
meant,
one.
like, in the word of God, it said,
Yeah, y'all gonna have to. No, I mean,
And you know, in
He gonna
Hebrew,
say that,
so we got
the Hebrew mean beloved.
Beloved, really.
yo, what that boy? Yeah. We got
Fixing
me
that
beloved.
woman.
Can't you play that record, bro? Play that record, bro. Play that record.
Yeah.
We
This
hope
is
it can
called-
stay up.
yeah, oh yeah, this one called, you about to play the one I sent you?
Yeah.
This one called
Now this
Baptized Me,
Sunday,
man. Shout out to Ty
We're gonna
Trippin'.
do it a little bit different.
Hey,
We're gonna have a selection from one of our very own
He was at the concert, too.
choir.
You
You know what to do. Take it from the top.
Down
Let's
in the
go.
front.
I'm gonna sing like the children's choir. single. Every night I pray for the one locked up looking at my wire. Every night I pray. Posing it that shell, we went through hell and then caught fire. Went through hell. I was living insane, I had to go change. I smell like diapers. Crazy. I'm kicking the doors of the church off. But they'd rather we go and get burnt off. I put double G all on my church song. I can't let my light shine in the worst spot. I go hard in the paint on the first shot. I can tell up your city the first stop. I ain't tryna go sit with the feds be, so I had to go dip in the Red Sea. Baptize me, baptize me, baptize me, baptize me.
Baptize me. Oh yeah, it's time for that for
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead, turn that into a TikTok right
So Ty Tribbett is who's all featured on the record?
We got Ty Tribbett, Jonathan McReynolds, my brother 1KPhew's son.
And
Shout
that
out
boy,
to Jalen.
and not ashamed to leave that shirt open, boy.
No, he gonna open it now.
Hey,
Bro,
He gonna open it now.
hey, boy. Hey, bump them sit ups, boy. I'm here, baby.
like, y'all tell 1KP son, like when I was going through my process of losing my weight, I was deciding to get rid of clothes that I when I got small, I was a 3X at one time.
Yeah.
Then I got to a 2X. I threw all my 3X away, but I looked at him one day and like, man, that joker's showing his stomach, man. like his confidence, his confidence.
Yeah.
Then I'm looking at Rick Ross them, like, man, forget it. They bigger than they might be bigger than me, or he at that time P Son was smaller than me.
Right.
But it's like it's all in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it really
she's
is.
The swag
It
is in the
really
head. You know, you got Lizzo out here killing
fact.
them.
Yeah, boy.
It's all in the. So
And
it
that's
help-
what I was kind of saying with gospel rap. It's like we just gotta be confident in it. Like if you come in timid, like I'm a gospel rap, you be like, nah, bro, I do gospel rap.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. So, like the gospel rap genre, I believe, because right now it's only CHH, as far as how they categorize everything. I believe
Low key, but we bring that gospel rap is back. Like we.
that's what I'm saying. You're building another lane.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Just almost no different than you got East Coast rap, West Coast
yeah,
rap.
yeah, for sure.
Then Outcasts were like, well, the South
got something to say. That's exactly what it is.
So
That's exactly what it is.
Rap is back.
Yeah.
The South got something to say, and so you all Atlanta first.
Yes,
so
sir.
you can't
That's
be
big
no
enough,
more
right? That's big enough as it is.
That joker just went outside of 285 for the first time last year. The first time just left the perimeter.
What is this? Yeah, you
Well, for real.
You in the what is the
I am very happy to be here.
I joke ATL, and then I'm telling you, man, I love your parents, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to my folks.
Like,
man.
bro,
Yeah.
your mom
They
and
are all
dad,
in. I love it.
they are. They remind me of my parents. My mama was 100%.
But I ain't gonna lie though, I gotta say this too. Like that's why I'm gonna keep getting your flower, cause like it's like my folks, they weren't really like, my mama, she support me in it. Know what I'm saying? Anything, mama, how mamas do. But like my pops, like me and him literally got in physical altercations because I told him I wanted to rap over go to college. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
And for the longest, they were just like kind of nervous about the path I chose on some like, bruh, like, no, like I don't see it. I don't see it. But the moment they was like, dang, this mic can do something is when I start rolling with you.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's when they really was like, dang, man, I see it.
And I saw, because I was a new parent. Lovey was a baby. Well, shoot, when we started Free Life, Yes wasn't here, so that means Styles was the hand baby. Like we had babies everywhere.
Yeah.
So here's what I saw. We were doing Thursday nights. I saw your mom and dad at Free Life to support you. Matter of fact, the first time we had service downtown in that little dance studio, your mom and dad was there, and we bringing our son. And your mama pulled me to the side and said, wherever you go, I want him to go.
Yeah.
And so and she said, my son don't really do regular church. So I don't know if you was in the hood or you was like fighting it or whatever, but she was with what you was with. And so I love the fact that they got behind you together.
Fact.
And even though dad was like, man, you don't want to go to college. All right, you want to do this? All right, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You know, and so because that support. Now look at you, bro.
Yeah.
Because I know you paying bills all them shows.
Boy.
Yeah.
Shout out God.
You got on real level. Ain't gonna happen, boy. Some swag.
Shout out to God.
She got to. That's the only way.
Hey, glory. But I
They
understand
say praise God. Shout out to God.
making a choice. I understand making a choice.
Straight.
When you make a choice and your
Slave.
people are not with you, I know what that feel like.
Yeah.
Because at first, I grew up singing quartet, and so I went to school. When I went to Morehouse, I sang. So taking a hip hop route or rhythm and praise and hip hop was a little bit more radical, and they was a little okay, that's different, and I used to get this announcement before they bring me up. All right, next artist is coming up. His music is a little different.
I know you was about to say that.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
What is that face?
I wish we would have. I wish we would have got that warning when they kicked us out.
Right, that part. That part right there.
You was with that's right. You was with me when we got kicked out of church.
For real.
Man. And so it's like that. All of that, like when your parents are with you. My mama, I never forget, but this almost made me cry on stage, but I kept it together. Mm-hmm. The first time she did the electric slide, I knew what that meant.
Wow.
We were at a Kojic convocation in Florida. Mm-hmm. Where all the churches in Florida, Eastern Florida's jurisdiction came together. Yeah. So these are all her peers and all that. The non-pants wearing side. And she was doing the electric slide. And with me, because I was bold enough to do it in front of everybody. Like, look, y'all brought me. This is what I do. Yeah. Whether y'all with it or not, I'm gonna do it. And she did it with me. And everybody started doing it. And it was like, wow, my mama with me, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. And that made me just feel 100. So I understand, bro. So that's
how I was.
Oh, yeah, when your daddy jumped
My daddy
in.
went crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Clark, so that was the first time your dad got on the stage that day?
Nah, that was the first time he kind of broke out.
Man, his dad, so we all come from the same Kojic church background. And his dad, when I saw his dad, I went, we were smack dab doing the wrong.
Mm-hmm. This was at Clark, right?
Clark.
They was at Clark, and this is my second senior year. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. So we up there in Kaiser, they started doing, get up, man. Yeah. Get up, man. And we had already produced the record, so Black produced it, so I knew what it sounded like. Yeah. I just never seen it live. We came to see y'all live, and I was sitting in the balcony. We was sitting in the balcony. And I saw y'all doing it. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, these gospel cats, these boys doing their thing. But I saw your daddy. Yeah. And when I saw your daddy, I thought, Thomas Temple, Church of God in Christ, Sunday school.
This ain't adding up, yeah.
Not that.
He don't supposed to. I know they can do it. Yeah. But I was like, what? So you can do this? Yeah. And that part is what, like I went home just like, it just wasn't adding up. Yeah. Like it was like, and so that dad element, when mom is with you, and you made a decision for God, that's kind of radical. Yeah. And so you getting ready to have a whole movement. Yep. Gear, like, whereas African American kids need to see the swag. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for what white America has done to help with CHH and Christian and rap. I thank you, because now with that support, we can start building over here. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And so, bro,
because it's needed.
Super proud. Your big bro is proud. I be talking about it all the time.
I can't take no credit at all.
Amen.
Shout out to God.
Hey, when y'all talk, I want to ask you before you link with Kjo, like you was in a group. Like a rap group. God, bro, no weapon formed against me. Bro,
you ain't know that was him?
Bro, y'all about to trip out. That was the first gospel rap song I ever heard.
Get out of here,
bro. My sister, cause she used to go to Georgia Southern. She went to Georgia Southern State, bro.
We went down
summer, for real, bro.
We do show down there.
Man, listen, she came back one summer, one break, and she was like, bro, Listen to this.
man.
Listen to
You
this.
know that new sound you looking for?
Man.
Well, listen to this.
I'm telling you. And then I popped it in. But y'all just had two songs.
It was a remix.
Yeah. And it was an
That's
instrumental.
Yeah. Okay,
Boy, I
yeah,
did
yeah.
about 5 songs of that instrumental, boy.
So,
But
look,
nah.
so that you
boy.
can know how this go back. So when I'm in college, I and a guy named
Oh, yeah, that'll be
Black.
the second verse, yo.
Black. Oh yeah.
I remember the cover, all black cover.
Yeah.
So me and Black had a production company called J Black Production.
Yeah.
And Black made that beat. That's
Yeah.
why we were there to watch their show. So
Wow.
all of it, that's funny though.
full
That's
circle.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
that song was the song.
Yeah, that was a song.
that opened, started the movement.
So
in
that's how
Atlanta.
you
Wow.
got
Wood.
Wow.
Because they saw us at Holy Hip Hop. 'Cause, you
That's
know,
a- that's a
First
song.
Cross movement was like, yo,
Yeah, New York. It was New York all day.
They Philly, so yo, and then they
Oh, they
saw us do.
Philly.
Yeah, they saw us do that. The next year they came back with Wood.
Wow.
We did a show with them.
which might have gotten them to go look for Lecrae.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Full circle.
Because Southern Rap was
Hey,
popular.
this is scary
Yeah.
right now. Like,
And then when he popped off, and then he did his own thing after he broke from them.
Wow.
So
And
like
now-
this
man,
is
that's
crazy.
crazy.
But that No Weapon, I was in the studio when
Yeah.
Black was producing it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And Black is in heaven right now.
Yeah.
But that
Long
was
live him.
historic.
Yeah.
No
Dang.
weapon still ring off, boy.
That jump,
Yeah.
but that's why I thought y'all was gonna do it, bro.
What?
At the homegoing, y'all.
Oh man, but I couldn't do it at the homegoing. Yo,
Y'all would have been crying all over that. You don't know.
Yeah, I was already trying to hold together, man.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
dang, that's crazy. Yeah, but we
Legendary.
went out Georgia Southern, and bruh, if I show you the video of that show we did out
it
there,
was
Y'all
lit.
used to get it,
bruh,
bro.
oh my god,
Man, you should see how my sister came back. I'm telling you, cause
Bruh.
like I was already like low key doing like rap, cause my folks was so on me. Like I loved rap so much. I was like, I'm gonna rap, but since I'm in their house, I gotta do gospel rap. You feel what I'm saying? So
right, yeah.
I thought I done invented gospel rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm a rap, but I'm just gonna rap about Jesus.
What you invented, rap?
I thought I invented it. Bro, my sister came home that day. She was like, man, I listen to this. And she gave me the CD. Both of y'all had signed it. I put in the CD player.
That is awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was listening to that jump for the whole year.
That's crazy.
So
Man,
You don't know?
That's
Now you
right.
know.
Your sister went to school with my sister.
for real?
Here we go.
My
more.
my baby sister went. My middle sister Andrew, one that sings,
Yeah.
went to. That's how she knew Andrew. And she went to. Yeah.
And his wife taught me.
My Tiff taught him in.
No way.
What's his
In
teacher?
Stevenson. That was my- yeah.
That's
Crazy.
Stevenson.
And I remember asking him, I said, can you please get me a feature with Messenger?
Right.
She's like, I got you. I'm gonna see what he's
No,
saying.
you know what? Because my wife went to Stevenson High School, went to UGA 4 years for education degree, and she got hired right back at Stevenson. So she only like 5 years older than these kids. So she's young. She was a young teacher when she was at Stevenson, but she was his teacher,
Yeah.
which is
That
crazy.
is amazing.
Yeah. And then he came to me like, man, your wife was my favorite teacher. I was like,
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
For
I was
real.
like,
Like
tell
every time I kid out of class, mid-admin, I'm going straight mid-admin class. She gonna let me sit in there. For sure.
why you get kicked out of class?
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that. but I'm delivered now.
Amen.
I know that's right.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Wow, yeah, this is
Bruh.
way full circle. I'd never do it.
Bruh, that's crazy.
That's amazing. That's
I didn't
amazing.
know you had that with no weapon joint, but
Oh, for sure. That's
Bruh, yeah.
great. Cause I don't know how I just put that together though. Like when y'all was talking, I was like, hold on, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Man, like-
But back then it was
So if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been in it.
That's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, like the Armed and Dangerous.
yeah.
That whole thing. So they kind of brought me in because we was producing them, and I was getting in a whole lot of mess. And then that's why we followed him in, and I broke down. What was
Was
that?
that West Georgia?
West Georgia.
Oh wow.
That was my
University.
first gospel show.
That's hard.
Second because we did the Armed and
We did
Dangerous
Chris,
How was y'all getting all these college shows?
bruh. It was just we was in
They
college.
was popular.
Oh.
yeah,
They
we
was
was
popular.
Yeah, we was running that circuit.
Wow.
Clark, Georgia Southern, West Georgia. We was hitting everything. That was like that. That was our. That was
That
our-
was Danny.
And that
Yeah,
was
looking
that's
that up.
when like
Really, if you wanted to
four-guy
pop off, you
groups
had to
was
go
in,
through
too.
the
four guy
college, yeah.
groups was in, rap groups was in.
Yeah.
You know, rap groups.
Now
ain't
Goody
in like
Mob,
that now, so-
Outkast, everybody was a group, so we was
Yeah.
like we group, you know.
That's too hard,
That
bro.
jump's crazy.
That's
Hey man, I ain't gonna go to it, bro. I drew a picture of y'all, bro.
You really?
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, like,
man was a fan.
I was a real deal. Like I'm low key tripping right now. I'm about to call my sister as soon as I get in the car.
Wow.
Man,
That's crazy.
And your sister legit like you. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
was
My
like,
twin.
oh my god.
And my twin.
But she told me one day that she went to school with my sister. But it never dawned on me that she was down there when we went down there.
That's crazy.
And did that show.
I wonder if she know that's you.
She probably doesn't.
What, godson?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you wasn't Messenger. in
Yeah,
God's
she
Son.
probably don't even know
She
that.
probably don't even know it was you.
She gonna trip.
Ask her.
She gonna
might
trip
not.
out.
She probably
That's
You
gonna be
wasn't
crazy.
Messenger in
No, I
God's
wasn't.
Son. You
I
was
wasn't.
what were you?
Slim.
Slim.
Yeah. 'Cause I was smart. I started out skinny. I got bigger in the group. So yeah. I was
Slim. Medium.
Slimium.
Slim. 1KPhew at stores right now.
Ah, man,
All
that
social
was
media
too
outlets.
fast. Oh, 1KPhew, man. Y'all follow me everywhere, all social media platforms. Don't be fake, because I just told you.
yeah. Hey, man. He just funny too, bro. Everything he usually they
You gonna do your first song?
do a podcast with the interview.
Praise party.
Can't even stop.
you talking about,
Got a
you
resume
talking about,
in the limousine.
Hold
Got
on,
songs for the king, songs for the
I'ma hear
queen.
that.
Yeah, we got a winning team, about to do the scene. Yeah, bring it back with a bada boom, bada bing.
And you know what it is when we in the booth. Speaking to the host, speaking to the youth.
I gotta go to the truth.
See time harvest, you can see the
I'm about to be a regular cast member.
Let's go. Get the pussy, get the head, get the music. About another way to switch, we don't need a show.
I'm running up the street, though. I'm running up the street.
I just don't tour right now. I can't make it.
Zoom me in.
Quartet Tuesday.
See that ball, man. Yeah.
Long live Keith Wonderboy Johnson.
Yeah.